My wife came home and I was gone. All I left was an envelope, a photo, and my wedding ring. 7 years later, at our son's wedding, she saw me and was shocked. I'm Mike, 47, and I've been a locksmith for 18 years. My wife Rachel, 43, was a dental assistant. We'd been married 21 years and had a son, Tyler, who just turned 20. One Wednesday morning, I found Rachel's wedding ring in her car's cup holder. In 21 years, she'd never taken it off. Not once. I picked it up and saw our inscription, Forever, M&R, 2003. Something felt very wrong. That evening, I asked her about it casually. She laughed it off, said she took it off at the gym to wash her hands. But here's the thing. She'd been going to Riverside Fitness for years. She mentioned Oak Street Gym, which doesn't even exist. I drive past there every week for work. That's when I knew she was lying. I called my buddy Derek, a private investigator, and got a GPS tracker for $250. I installed it under her car that night. It took 30 seconds. The next day, Rachel left for work at 7:30. I watched the tracker. She stopped at Murphy's Diner, not the dental office. I drove over and parked across the street. 20 minutes later, Rachel walked out with a tall guy in an expensive suit. His hand was on her back. Then he kissed her. Not a friendly kiss, a real one. I took pictures and memorized his license plate. I followed her to the dental office after. She walked in like nothing happened, checking her lipstick in the glass door. That evening, she came home and said work was exhausting. She'd barely had time for lunch. Another lie. I'd watched her have breakfast with her boyfriend. For 2 weeks, I documented everything. Photos, GPS logs, timestamps. I hired Sarah, the best divorce lawyer in town, and showed her my evidence. She said Rachel had been careless and I'd been thorough. I opened a new bank account and transferred half our savings, completely legal. I rented a storage unit and quietly moved my important belongings, my tools, photos, my dad's stuff. Rachel was too distracted to notice. One Friday, I followed Rachel to the Marriott downtown. She met the same guy in the lobby and they took the elevator up together. At 7:15, she texted me, still at work, emergency patient, don't wait up. I had everything I needed. On Monday morning, Rachel left for work humming and texting on her phone. 30 minutes later, I placed a manila envelope on her pillow with the divorce papers inside. On top, I put a photo of her kissing her boyfriend outside the Marriott. Next to it, I placed my wedding ring. I left a note on hotel stationery. When you come home, I'll be gone. Don't look for me. I loaded my truck, drove to my new apartment, and destroyed my phone's SIM card. No way for her to reach me. No explanations, no second chances. For the next 7 years, I built a new life. The divorce went through without me ever seeing Rachel again. I kept the house and business. She got her car and half of what was left. I met someone new, Linda, who owns a bookstore. We got married 5 years ago. We're happy, really happy. Last spring, Tyler got engaged. He asked if it was okay to invite his mom to the wedding. I said yes, it was his day. At the reception, the photographer took a picture of me, Linda, and Tyler together. We were all smiling. Tyler made it his profile photo. Later, Tyler told me Rachel saw that photo and called him crying. She'd expected the wedding to be a chance to reconcile. Instead, she watched me celebrate with my new wife while she sat alone with some random date. She said seeing you with Linda made her realize what she'd thrown away, Tyler said. But Dad, you look happier than I've ever seen you. He was right. 7 years ago, when Rachel came home, I was gone. All I left was an envelope, a photo, and my ring. At Tyler's wedding, she finally understood. I'd never looked back.